Hello. Okay, so I am quickly going on here today because I want to address something that's been, I'm not gonna hide it, it's bugging me because there's no such thing as a one size fits all approach. Really, there isn't. And the reason it triggers me is because we grew up enough, most of us have, in A equals B and you have to do C, right? This means that, and one size fits all, there's no stepping left or right, this is how things are. We've had so much of that, and I stand for authenticity. I stand to listening to yourself. I stand for hearing your own voice and really following it, okay? So when I hear, especially people of the spiritual community, saying things like, this is what this means, or the easiest example would be like dream interpretations, right? Saying like, oh, if you see a dog, this is what it means for all the people in the world, okay? It's complete BS. It can't, okay? There's so much research that our brains are not the same. Like, we do not think in the same way. They don't function in the same way, okay? So how the hell can one thing symbolize the same thing for everybody on the planet? It can't, okay? It depends on your upbringing. It depends on what trauma you have. Like, your subconscious brain gives you signs, gives you symbols that have to do with the experience of that thing. So if you've been bitten by a dog and that was like a trauma, then the dog signifies something along those lines. Not always, but this is just an example. So I am here to just encourage you to not listen to this BS. And does that mean you shouldn't follow like dream interpretation things? No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that at all, okay? Like, if you don't know what something means, or check it out, do whatever is right for you. And an example of this is also like the 7 chakra system. That's not something that resonates with me, and it's definitely not like a rule that has to be followed. These are the energy centers and so on. It works for some people, for some people it doesn't. If you actually do the research, it's not, there's so many more energy centers, and the 7 chakra system is very, very much simplified and westernized with a lot of things added. I'm not really going to get into this right now, but the point is, it's not, oh, okay, this person came up with it, so now I have to follow it by the book. It's not, okay? This is your journey. This is your reality. You're creating it. You're manifesting it. So please stop listening to other people. Please start listening to yourself. If you're drawn to looking something up, like if, again, go back to the dream example, if you had a dream and you're not sure what it means, look it up, and there will be like 5 different meanings. You will naturally be drawn to the one that resonates with you, to the one that's true for you. And I know this is hard. Honestly, I really do. I remember what it's like to not knowing whether this interpretation is a story of the ego, or if it's like, is this my true essence, my true self speaking to me, or God, or whatever you want to call it. Try, just honestly, one step at a time. Just have the confidence to not follow anybody else, but go your own way, and you're gonna figure it out. I promise. Just if you stop following the crowd that is lost, even if you have no idea what the hell you're doing, go your own way. You'll figure it out. I promise you're gonna figure it out, even if it's weird and cringy at the beginning, and you're going into, well, is this my imagination or is it real? Like, I don't know. You'll figure it out. Just don't buy into the BS of how do things work. You decide how things work. Your own mind decides how things work. Go your own way.